What happens when centuries-old religious tradition meets modern internet culture? In Nigeria, Good Friday passion plays meant to honor faith are now triggering global debate, praised by some as powerful and condemned by others as disrespectful. Crowds gather. Drums begin. A man lifts a wooden cross onto his shoulders. But this is not a movie set. This is Nigeria. Across cities like Kaduna and Lagos, thousands of Christians took to the streets for Good Friday passion plays. These are live reenactments of the crucifixion of Jesus Christ, raw, emotional, and deeply rooted in faith. But what makes these performances different is how they look and how the world is reacting. Unlike traditional Western depictions, Nigerian passion plays are loud, they are energetic, they are alive. Local drums echo through the streets. Actors stumble under heavy crosses. Crowds follow, singing, dancing, reacting in real time. This is not silent reverence. This is participatory faith. And that's exactly where the divide begins. Clips from these events quickly spread online, racking up thousands of views within hours. But instead of universal admiration, the reactions were sharply divided. Some viewers found the scenes powerful, saying they made the biblical story more human, more relatable. Others, they laughed. Not out of cruelty, but because of the raw, unfiltered moments. Actors falling unexpectedly, improvised reactions, real people, not polished performers. But for many, that laughter crossed a line. Critics called the reenactments blasphemous. They argued that sacred events should not be portrayed with such theatrical looseness or turned into viral content. This isn't just about religion, it's about culture. In Nigeria, Christianity is deeply woven into daily life, but it expresses itself differently. Faith is not always quiet or restrained. It is communal, expressive, and often celebratory, even in moments of suffering. That cultural lens changes everything. What one audience sees as disrespect, another sees as devotion. And here's the uncomfortable truth many are ignoring. The backlash is not just about the performances. It's about expectations. Global audiences often expect religious expression to follow a certain aesthetic: calm, solemn, controlled. But Nigeria isn't performing for global approval. It's expressing belief in its own language. At the same time, there's a valid tension. When sacred narratives become viral content, context gets lost. A deeply spiritual act can quickly turn into entertainment for people who don't understand its meaning. And that raises a serious question. In the age of social media, can any religious expression remain sacred? Or does everything eventually become content? This moment in Nigeria is not isolated. It reflects a broader global shift where tradition meets digital exposure, where local practices face global judgment, and where faith is no longer just practiced, it is watched. Nigeria's Good Friday passion plays were never meant to go viral. They were meant to tell a story of sacrifice, suffering, and belief. But now, that story is being interpreted far beyond its origins. And the real debate isn't about drums or dancing or even performance. It's about who gets to define what faith should look like, and whether the world is ready to accept that it doesn't look the same everywhere.